What's going on, you guys? It's Cam here for a little little video, something a little bit different today. So I have my A77 suction cup mounted onto the windshield. So we'll see how this little setup works. I plan on getting a suction cup mount with one of the ones with 3 suction cups, just to make it way more sturdy and stable. As you can see, this one's a little bit shaky, but we'll give her a buck and see how she goes. So this video is just going to be pretty much me driving around, giving you guys an update, what's going on with the car, what's going on with Cars Down Low, kind of everything in and around my life, and then we'll go try and find a good drifting spot. So should be good. So what's going on with a little update on the Caldina. As you guys know, I drive a 1999 Toyota Caldina GTT. Obviously, like, not a lot of people know about it. Pretty rare car for sure. And so far, since the last video, since I did do a review video on this car, since then, still great things to say. Nothing bad. Nothing has gone wrong on the car. I did purchase a drive axle and then did an oil change, and that's all I've had to do in the past kind of 3 or 4 months of just daily driving this thing. I turned the boost down for winter. I don't need 15 pounds of boost when I can't put stock power down with this snow. So stock power is doing just fantastic. Still a lot of fun, and still pulls very, very hard actually. You know, sometimes we'll have the day where there isn't any snow on the ground, and I can put the power down. And of course, now that's winter, it's freezing cold, so you just get a lot more air. And there's a random box just floating in the middle of the road. That is awesome. Go around that guy. But yeah, the Caldina has been fantastic. Plans for the car, I'm kind of saving up all my resources and money and gonna start gonna start putting some quite a lot of time and effort into this thing. Last year I had it, and it was more about just me, you know, getting to know the car, the kind of the whole show season and everything, figuring out what I want to do with it. I didn't know what I wanted to do with it. All I knew is that I loved the car, loved the wagon, the turbo goodness, manual, right-hand drive and everything. So now I kind of have a pretty strong build direction that I want to go with. So I want to kind of go get a new front bumper for this thing. Right now it has the stock bumper, and it's a little bit beat up and everything. And then I have a homemade a bull bar that I made mounting up, and it's good and fun, but it's not as clean as I would like it to be, for sure. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get it's called a Ducks Garden front bumper. So it's a front bumper that makes the car look a lot lower than it kind of actually is. You know, has a really nice front lip to it and a really big front grille where I can place the next part that I want to get, which is a front mount intercooler. So it's kind of a pain in the butt to put a front mount on this vehicle. All the kind of the cold side piping is a little bit tough to router and everything. As most of you will know, this car comes with the 3S GT, the 4th gen, and it has a top mount intercooler very similar to WRXs and Subarus and all that good stuff. So it has that. Main reason why I want to go front mount is just because it's something cool to do, and it has a lot of curb appeal. You know, when you're looking at the front of the car, especially if you're looking at it now, it doesn't look like it's a turbocharged car or anything, and the front mount just makes it a little bit sneaky. I kind of want to paint it black, so it's even, you know, it's kind of stealth mode, but it's still there if you notice it. And it's, of course, front mounts always look awesome. Next thing I want to do, this is going to be the biggest thing, is going to be wrapping the car. So I've been contemplating wrapping the car for pretty much the past year of ownership. I'm not a big fan of silver cars, and ironically this is my second silver car. So I definitely want to change it up. I want to give it something that's going to be really flashy, attract a lot of attention, but at the same time still kind of keep a little bit of a sleeper status. So I've thrown around a bunch of different colors, from grays to just black and stuff like that. And I had my eyes set on a kind of a darker blue, a darker midnight purple type blue, and that would be really cool looking and everything. But then I found a really nice red color, kind of a darker metallic red, and I think that would be really cool. And you know, who's ever seen a red Caldina? I've never seen a red Caldina. I've seen a couple pictures of blue ones, and they look good, but I think a red would be really cool. And then I would go ahead and paint my my rims kind of a dark bronze color, or go ahead and sell the works and try and find something else. But never know. That's kind of where my build direction is at right now. I just got a 3-inch catless downpipe for the car actually, so that will be going on soon, and there will be kind of exhaust clips, and I'll post some cool photos with that, and maybe we'll do a little bit of an install video. I haven't decided yet, but that is going to be on the car very soon, which is awesome. I've been wanting to do a cat delete on this thing for quite a long time. Right now I changed the exhaust up from the last video, so I did do a straight mid pipe, so it just goes from the out the turbo through the stock downpipe into a straight pipe all the way back into just this little into the little RSR muffler it has at the back. So sounds really good actually. Still pops quite a lot, and you know, it still has a really good tone to the exhaust. It doesn't sound straight piped, which I like. It's not raspy or anything. It just has a really nice tone to it, so always a plus. And then that's pretty much it for the Caldina. Ideally, you know, some kind of some Recaros in this would be awesome, especially the confetti ones, because my interior is already a confetti interior. I think those would look so good, and kind of it would give a little bit of a OEM touch if they were the confetti Recaro, so that'd be really cool. But other than that, pretty much the Caldina is going to stay relatively similar to the way it is right now. I'm not going to do a bunch of huge changes to the engine. I still want to keep it reliable as it is, my daily driver and everything. And honestly, I could see myself keeping this car for a really long time, so fingers crossed that I can, and that nothing happens with this thing, because it is the best car I've ever owned for sure. Kind of what we have planned for Cars Down Low in the future. So if you guys don't know, Cars Down Low is kind of my my photography brand, you could say. It's not really a brand, but it's where I post all my car photography stuff on Instagram. And then I've made t-shirts and stickers before, and we have a decent little kind of local following, which I really like. And we have a lot of good supporters in the Calgary area and around it too, actually, which is really fun. And then on that page, I also do post a lot of local builds and Canadian kind of builds. So it's a place where I can share my my passion for cars and my kind of photos for cars, along with other people's and kind of everyone else. So it's been a lot of fun. I've kind of been running it for the past 3 or 4 years, just every once in a while, and then it's been picking up slowly here and there. It's definitely hasn't blown up or anything crazy like that, but it's just been quite a lot of fun and a good way to share some stuff. So yeah, plans for that. Just keep kind of doing what I'm doing, posting my photos, posting local builds. Right now it's a little bit harder in the winter for sure, but we hope to have some more content out as the winter progresses. As I said, you know, Cars Down Low it's going to continue to stay as kind of my as my main just photography page, and then we'll go from there and kind of see what other cool stuff I can do. Mainly just use it as an excuse to have some fun with cars with friends. And there you go. That's all I could ever ask for. So I've met some amazing friends at SAIT this year. A couple of them you'll for sure see in our Ghost Lake video. And yeah, it's been awesome so far. Gonna have a ton of fun for sure. And then now we're just gonna go and find a drifting parking lot and have some fun in a parking lot here with all this crazy amounts of snow.